What's going on, guys? I just got myself a big box of garden fresh peas from eBay, and we're going to go through all of them and just count them. Okay, no we're not. This is an Xbox, of course. This is one I came across, and it was one of those where the listing wasn't great. It didn't look like a super great condition Xbox, kind of dirty, beat up a little bit. Really had to look at the photos of the back, and I saw 14.2 amps and no HDMI. And it was $10. $10. Now, obviously, that's without shipping. It was closer to 25 probably with shipping. There was other photos that showed, I'm assuming, everything else it comes with, which is why this box is much bigger. I'll be honest, I started looking at this variation of motherboard just like I was looking through the OPUS stuff and found several. I also found several of these. I didn't buy all of them, but there is actually a second one on the way, so I don't know, we'll see what happens here. Now, of course, you could just search up like OPUS boards, and there's some people that have them listed as an OPUS, but you're probably going to have a better bet like this one with somebody who just doesn't really know anything about that stuff, especially based on the photos of the other cables that it looked like they were going to include, which many of them I don't think have anything to do with the Xbox. This is like insulation in a plastic bag. Interesting. Alright, oh, I already see something really disgusting right there. But yeah, look at just random computer stuff. What do we have here? That's like video for Nintendo Wii, isn't it? Or, I mean, like in general, but okay, there's just random. Alright. A splitter. That's interesting. And then there's this, which is just a bunch of these random video cables. I guess they were hoping one of them went to this, which is not the case. What is this, though? Whoa, wait a minute. Isn't this one of those XCM? Actually, a really nice HDMI braided cable. A little dusty, but doesn't look gross. That's cool. Don't really want to touch that. Let's see what kind of power supply. Ooh, a 200 watt with a 90-degree plug on the back. That is interesting. Is this a notched one? It is not. Okay, well, the power supply itself actually looks pretty good. Hopefully that works. Could definitely use another 200 watt. Well, it is dirty. Looks cleaner on camera. 120 gigabyte hard drive. Definitely been knocked around, and oh my god. There's not just a fingerprint, it's like in the rim around there. That is gross. Oh man. I don't know if somebody spilled something that's very orange, which usually indicates smoke. I mean, it smells like a little bit of everything. But for the moment of truth, assuming this hasn't been swapped or anything, oh boy. Manufacture date, 2008, 9/25. AV port, no HDMI. More dirt. No center peg in the power supply plug-in. 14.2 amps. The only way this is possible is with an OPUS motherboard. I was about to take the faceplate off so we could check under there. I'm going to wipe this off first. Perfect now. Actually, almost none of it would come off, even after scrubbing. We now took the faceplate off. Oh boy. And our sticker is not exactly intact. And it's a light on drive. That's fine. I just really needed a good BenQ. So this is the part where the excitement of an OPUS goes away and you realize it's disgusting and it was technically untested and you don't know what's going to happen, especially with that warranty sticker. Now, I should say I'm still using my power supply that has a bad fan in it currently. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Alrighty. Fans are on. Ooh. Here we go. No blades dashboard. Let's see if this opens up. Ooh, we got some stuff on here. Wow, does that say 321,000? I think that's officially the highest I have ever seen. And of course that won't. Probably could have tried it in the horizontal position first, but it sounds like that's really not going to want to open. Signing in. I guess that's probably going to take a while. I bet there's a lot of stuff on that profile. What's happening now? Alright, no. I'm hoping that's just lagging because of the amount of stuff on there. Yeah, it doesn't want to open. Here. 17559. I mean, it seems to function just fine. So obviously with the light on drive, we'll crack that open, and we're going to also obviously assume with any other untested or honestly any used Xbox at all, no matter what anybody says on their listing, just assume the thermal paste situation is not great. Pretty clearly completely full of dust. Yeah. And looking through the holes, there's just dust all on the inside. There is just plastic clips, random whatever that is, a spring, clumps of dust just falling out as I'm taking this apart. And I can't say I'm looking forward to this. Oh, look, another plastic clip. Oh my god. Oh boy. I'm sure the inside's going to be perfect. I mean, it's like, okay, that's pretty normal. You know, there's a pretty big clump right there. Got the normal dust by the fans. What is happening? Oh my god. I couldn't find my gloves immediately, and I'm like, it'll be fine. I think I need a respirator. I'm not seeing, like, evidence of water damage on the board, at least from what we can see. I don't want to touch anything else just yet until I vacuum, but she's still sleeping upstairs. We'll give her a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and soak the shell, even though I don't plan on putting that shell back on. I do have to say this seal here is not broken and doesn't look tampered with, so even if somebody broke the seal here, they wouldn't have gone farther than this, which they may have opened it and saw this and went, nope, and put it back together. They said, nopus. Okay. But they probably didn't make this their job, and we've got bills to pay. So we gotta clean this. Also, I almost just threw the whole hard drive in there. Glad I didn't do that. Okay, I'm not stalling. I am a little bit, but I thought there was a major issue because I went to kind of push on the side, and the whole thing was wobbling so much. I'm like, oh my god, this whole chassis is totally warped, bent. No, there was a little piece of plastic under the middle that was causing it to wobble a lot, and now, yeah, it's fine. We're all good. Okay, we've got all the main components out. Everything is just as dirty as expected. I did actually vacuum a lot of this up, and there was other big chunks underneath the DVD drive, of course. But I have to say, I wiped off a couple random spots on the motherboard, and I mean, everything has been coming off really easy, and it looks pretty darn good underneath. I normally just go to like the end of the porch, whichever way the wind is blowing, and just kind of dust it off. I think I'm going to go to the back alley with this one and get my paint mask and, I don't know, maybe a suit. Almost see what's on those chips, but still need to clean it off a bit. Awesome. Free cotton candy. But like I said, everything underneath the dust looks pretty good. So this is just after dusting everything off. Haven't done anything else yet. Did a little bit of alcohol on the chips so we could read it. Rhea. Oh, that's water. This thing looks, I mean, just fantastic. And the shell is still awful. Now whatever's going on the inside of this, we're going to put a new shell and a new tray at least, because that's awful, but we might just not even mess with this and put the board into a different light-on drive. Yeah. Let's just get a different one. Alright, I got my PlayStation 3 here so I can test out this disk drive, which I feel like I just took out of another one. Sounds like it's spinning. Finished swapping the board over into this other drive. Alright, we're getting the motherboard back into the metal frame. We've got some copper heat sinks. We swapped out the aluminum one on the CPU. Let's make sure we didn't break anything. Still don't know about the laser on this one, but okay. It's not doing anything. Alright, well, I guess I need to go through the light-on drive. It was definitely spinning up before. I don't know. When we go through some other Xboxes, I'll grab another light-on drive that I know is working. Otherwise, I think we have a pretty good OPUS right here. Let me take that disc out. Let me go ahead and throw the rest of a shell on here. I'm not saying this motherboard is for sure going in this shell, but for now, it might be. We've got the stuff we cleaned up in the last video, those silver and the LEDs we added in the hard drive. I think there might be something wrong with just the sensor that tells it there's a disk in there. I don't know, we'll see. I've got other light-on drives. We'll change out the laser or something. But that is it for today with the OPUS board. Luckily it cleaned up really nicely, although I would almost say that was more disgusting than the Modern Warfare 2 system we did recently. Got a couple other projects to finish up today, a couple other videos. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to not like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.